Hello guys. It's been a while since I made my last video. I've had a lot going on. Um yeah, if you remember, I had my Corolla before. I have a different car now. The car I have is through the Lyft program. Basically it's just a rental. I had an Uber lease. And I had to pay 600 a month plus 200 for the insurance. So guys, that's already 800 bucks. So I mean, that's a lot. I mean, whether you have good credit or not, that's just a lot of money in general. So um I mean, I was able to pay it, I mean, it wasn't an issue for me or anything, but it's just kind of like, you know, at some point you got to say, I can do better than this. So see, with Lyft, you can actually rent a car, and as long as you do like 100 rides, it used to be like 70 rides, but they're trying to make it harder for people to get the free rental, and I totally understand. Most people are not going to do 100 rides a week. So if you do 100 rides a week, it's free. Well, I can't say it's free because you still got to pay tax. So basically you pay $15 a week if you do uh, if you do 100 rides. So that's not bad. But for most people, it's hard. So that's where they get most people. I mean, most people do this part time, guys. So, I mean, it's fine. I mean, they cover the insurance for you. So you don't have to worry about insurance and all that. You don't have to worry about registration. The tires go bald, they buy them. I mean, they basically cover everything. So, I mean, it's a pretty good deal. I mean, you're still paying 200 a week if you don't hit your rides, but at least they cover like all the maintenance and tires and registration and all that. So it's really not a bad deal. So that's something that I just wanted to throw out there, and that I'm doing okay. I kind of messed up and went to the casino a few times, and I just got to quit going. Uh, so if I focus and just do this, I'll be fine. So I gotta quit screwing around and everything, and but yeah, since I've last talked to you, I think it was like January is I made my last video. I've actually been doing pretty decent. Like, I've been getting some long rides. Uh, $40 tip I got not too long ago, cash. He just handed me cash. It was actually two guys. They both tipped me 20 bucks. It was the same ride, so they asked me some questions, and they asked me about my life, and I think they just felt bad. And I don't want to make people feel sorry for me and all that, but when people ask me like, oh yeah, how's your parents, and like, are you in college, and all this kind of stuff, I mean, the responses you're gonna get are not gonna be good. So my life hasn't been the greatest. My life's been pretty tragic. Um, so yeah, I mean, if you ask me like, hey, where's your mom? Well, she's dead. Where's your dad? Well, he's in prison. So I mean, people are shocked by my responses, and it's like, well, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. Like, right? I'm gonna tell you the truth. So I mean, sometimes people get shocked. Some people are just like, more sympathetic, and I like when people are sympathetic. Some people like one lady, I think it was like someone from Napa or something, and they're tasting wine, and they asked me, and I told them like what happened to my mom, and they kind of just freaked out, and they kind of just I don't know, they kind of like judged me, and it's like, what the heck, like. But most people are pretty sympathetic, so I like those people, and there are really good people out there, that'll tip you and that'll rate you good and everything. But then there are just really bad people out there. Like, literally someone the other day rated me. Uh, Basically, they said that it was an airport ride, and they said I dropped him off at the wrong terminal. And guys, I always double check. I say, hey, which airline are you going on today? I always go to San Francisco. So I mean, there's Delta, American, Southwest, there's International. So I always ask, guys. So they're probably just a bunch of assholes. I'm sick of these people that complain over literally nothing. And they probably just don't like you because the way you talk, or just because they're maybe because their political views, or whatever. And it's just kind of like, it's kind of ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I provide a good service, rate me good. You know what I'm saying? It's like, God. They said that, oh, I dropped them off at the wrong terminal, and that they had to walk a ways. I'm like, are you serious? Guys, I always ask people, hey, are you going to Southwest? Yes, okay. And there's like 3 or 4 doors. Usually there's like 3 doors for like one terminal, for one airline. And I'm asking them, like, where do you want me to drop you off? I always ask. I'm always nice. I'm always polite. Most people are like, oh, I don't care. This is fine, right? This is my airline. So, like, that's it. But these people, for some reason, said I dropped them off at the wrong terminal. And it's like, you know what, guys? There are going to be people out there that just rate you bad because they're just fucking stupid. They're just stupid, ignorant. So the only thing you can do, guys, is be nice, be polite, provide water, provide snacks, ask if the AC's okay. And I did show you those tip signs. They work out really well. It just says your name, and it says what you provide. It says if you need anything, let me know. Tips are appreciated. You know, if I had a good experience, rate me 5-star. You know, and that's it. And it says I provide chargers and snacks and all this kind of stuff. And it's really nice because you don't have to talk and all this. Really, you don't need to talk, right? But when people start asking you questions, you know, then that means they want to talk. So just be nice and just talk to them, you know. So this is kind of like a random video, but basically I just want to let you guys know I'm doing okay now, and I need to start making more videos at least once a week so I can get you guys up in the loop. Uber hasn't been doing very well this year, so I just do Lyft now. I do a lot better with Lyft. So I will be providing my Lyft code if you guys want to sign up, so I can get you guys that. I think right now it's like $500. With Uber, I don't think they're giving no bonuses. Like they're doing very bad, guys. So I honestly wouldn't even try to do Uber, because they're not even, there's so many scandals that they're in right now. You can just simply type in Uber scandals and they'll all pop up. So yeah, they're really not doing too well. So they have a sexual harassment scandal, and then if you know the CEO of Uber, like, there's some video that went viral, and he started yelling at the driver, and yeah, it was pretty bad, guys. They're a mess. And it's really funny because most people don't know, like, what they've all done this year. Like, since January, it's now April, and they month after month they just keep fucking up. And it's funny because people keep asking me, like, oh, why is Uber bad and all this. And I'm just like, have you not heard about all the scandals they're doing? Like, all the, I mean, it's just ridiculous. And they're like, oh, I didn't hear about that one. Oh, I didn't know. Oh my God. Yeah, Uber is bullshit. I mean, how can you not know? I mean, it's just funny. So it's just like, okay, yeah, I'll tell you about, well, you know, Uber and their sex scandals and fucking the political shit, and then the CEO fucking yelling at the driver. I mean, they're really bad, guys. I mean, it's just ridiculous. You know, so I mean, I would just stay away from Uber. They're not doing good. I don't know if they're still giving out bonuses, but as far as like the sign up bonuses and all that, um last time I checked, they lowered it to like almost nothing now. So, guys, Uber's like going downhill. So if you're still doing Uber, and you're doing good, let me know. I mean, I'm very curious because I've talked to other drivers and they're like, yeah, I've seen like a decrease in rides and all that. And I mean, you can do both, but honestly, you don't even need to do both. Like, you can stay busy with Lyft. Like, I've seen so many new riders, so many new customers this year. Like, it's not even funny. Like the last few months, I've gotten a lot of new riders, and it's like, and they ask me like, oh, blah blah blah, and then, you know, I just tell them, yeah, like Lyft is good. They do background checks. You can tip the driver. Like, we have better customer service. We have better drivers. You have a better experience. And then if they ask me like, oh, what's up with Uber, and I tell them like, hey, they're fucking up. Like, you know, and most people know, like most people that are new customers, they actually deleted Uber for whatever reason, either political or whatever scandals are in right now. That, you know, a lot of people are being turned off by Uber just because of all the negative things that they're doing right now. And yeah, I mean they're just really bad right now. I mean I don't think they can recover after this. I mean Lyft is also expanding to new cities. They're in Hawaii now. I just found out like the last week or two they just expanded to Hawaii. Um, Lyft said they're expanding to like 6 new states in America or something, and then they're gonna expand to like Canada. So like they're really hitting it off now, guys. And so if you want to jump on this Lyft train, I would definitely use my code. I think the minimum is like $200, but I think in Sacramento it's like